Hi guys, and today we are going to be starting a new series on this YouTube thing. A new series. And our series is gonna be Dr. Phil episodes and people who just yeah. So let's go.
I decided that I needed to go visit Jasmine, so I drive 14 hours and I stop for 4 hours in her hometown.
Bailey drove from Texas to Georgia with just her dog in the car.
On my way to Georgia, I left Jasmine a message on a bench at a national park, and then I also left her a couple of messages in a gas station on the wall.
After 2 days of her being gone, her father and I agreed that he would go get her. When he found her, he said that Bailey had spilled milk in her car, she'd been sleeping with the windows open, and her dog had been sick in the car. Bailey wanted to move to Georgia, and she only had $10 to her name. Bailey refused to come home.
My dad and his girlfriend pretended to be nice to me, and when I let my guard down, I am flipped and thrown into a chokehold and restrained. I fought like hell. My bra came unhooked, and he was like, if you don't comply, I'm dropping your dog off on the side of the road. And I had 9-1. And I had one more one to get, and he grabbed it, and he was like, do you want me to drop her off? And I was like, no, I promise, I won't do anything. He was like, exactly.
When Bailey got home, we were making doctor's appointments for
Her
her.
dad?
We took away the car, and within 2 days of being home, she tried to leave again.
I want to be with Jasmine. I just don't want to have this subliminal love anymore. It is so exhausting. My brain is fried. I need to meet her face to face.
So she drove, 14 hours
Yes,
to
straight.
get there? And you stopped it and got her back. And of course, she sends a message to Jasmine and says, I'm here if you want to meet me.
Correct.
And Jasmine's like, no, I do not.
I also contacted Jasmine when she was on the way there,
Yeah.
and I tried to get Jasmine to prevent, when you see Bailey, because at the time I didn't know that Jasmine actually didn't have any contact with Jasmine when she was on the way there,
Yeah.
and I tried to.
Says her daughter. Bailey is in love with someone she has never met. What? Okay, says her. Maybe I read this wrong. Let me just check my. Okay, let me see this. Says her daughter, Bailey is in love with someone she has never met. How many things is wrong with this? Because somehow I feel like that there's something completely wrong, or there's gonna be something that's gonna happen in this relationship. If there is gonna be a relationship, because someone you never met, how are you just gonna decide you're gonna visit them and decide that they're in love with you and decide that all this other crap? This. Says she's in love with someone she never met. She's an Anna. If you don't know what an Anna is, an Anna is basically someone who you watched the movie Frozen, how Anna fell in love with that one guy she only knew for one day, and she decided, oh, I like this guy, I'm gonna marry him. I know a lot about him. He's not lying to me. He's a prince. He totally didn't lie about the prince thing either. She just met such an Anna. I can already see everything that's gonna go on in this
Get
relationship.
Jasmine to prevent, when you see Bailey, because at the time I didn't know that Jasmine actually didn't have any contact with her, and I sent her a message through Twitter, and I said, please let me know my child's alive, because she turned off her phone. So there was about 14 hours where I didn't know if she was alive or not, because she was driving and she hadn't slept in 3 days.
Right.
And when she turned off her phone, I couldn't keep track of her. So I contacted Jasmine and I said, when my child gets there, please let me know. And she sent me a very vulgar message and was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, and you have to understand, at the time, you didn't know what she had been through.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, and she didn't know that you were actually on her side, because understand, for a good while, you thought that they were actually in a relationship, that they had met, that they were dating.
Yes, when Bailey came home from Georgia, she told me she had met Jasmine.
How do you just lie to your mama like that? How are you just gonna lie to your mama like that, sis? Actually, this video was not that long, so I'm gonna watch
My whole life changed the day I met Jazz because she's the most spectacular woman I've ever met, and she makes me so happy. Even though I've never met her in person, she's with me in really weird subliminal universe ways.
What? So first of all, she makes me so effing happy, even though I never met her. You never met her and she still makes you so effing happy? Okay, guys, can you guys just, like, promise me, like, you have to, like, know someone before you decide you're, like, in love with them? Or just, like, love them? Either or, just, like, this is crazy. I'm over here itching my head. All this grease in my hair and stuff. But she's crazy. Okay, and the second thing she said, like, I forgot what it was. I didn't hear it straightly, but I know it was something crazy. Like, she, like, hears her and, like, so this girl's really special. She's really special. And she needs help. She needs help. Go get some help. Dial 1-800. Help needed now.
I talk to her in my head, and that's weird. You don't just want to be like, I see.
I knew okay, so I talked to her in my head. She talks to her, so she might be saying nice things in her head, but this girl might be actually rude, because if this crazy girl says, if I went on Dr. Phil and she was talking about me and she's in love with me and stuff, I'd be like, oh, hell no. So I lock all my doors and windows, and just like I will not go outside until I find out where this girl is, because how does she know where I live? Who are you? Leave me alone. What do you want from me? Stop texting me. I don't know you.
Stuff move in my apartment. But, I do. Jasmine talks to me by moving things.
She hears stuff in her head. This girl's crazy. I would say she's mentally challenged, but for the actual mentally challenged people, I don't want them to feel bad, because everybody is perfect in their own way. But she is crazy. Definition of crazy, I'd say the definition of crazy is her. Hearing things, seeing things, talking to yourself, thinking that people are there, like, oh, hey, Beyonce. Talking to my box of cereal. That's crazy. She's crazy. Like, moving things, she's just laughing and stuff like, that's a crazy laugh. I'm gonna get scared.
My apartment in a sense that she's not talking to me. She's letting me know she's there. She's moving the water in my water bottle right now. I know that's gonna sound crazy.
I shouldn't laugh right now because this girl actually needs help. I shouldn't laugh right now. She actually needs help because she just said she's moving her water bottle. So it's either she's being possessed and she thinks that this girl that she likes or loves called Jasmine is there, but she's not, girlfriend. You're either being possessed by like a demon or a ghost or whatever, or you're just crazy and you're seeing things because we're catching this shit on camera, or we're catching this stuff on camera, and we don't see none of this stuff happening. Like, Jasmine, are you there? Nothing happened. Like, what the heck? This is crazy. Get help. Dial 1-800-HELP NEEDED now. Or dial 911 or something. Call a therapist. Or you know what? Call Dr. Phil. Oh my gosh.
But the water is physically fluttering in this cup. She's everywhere. There's not a place in my apartment that Jasmine's not. There's not a place when I walk outside that Jasmine's not. She can actually move hangers, and if you pay attention, she's moving.
Okay, so she thinks Jasmine's actually there. How do we put this? She's not, honey. She's not. She never was. That's just your mind playing games with you. See, I don't know if you know this, but that's called crazy. And that got your name all over it. She can't move hangers. That's your mind or a ghost possessing you. Sorry, honey. You're crazy.
This one. Like, this is my girl.
Like, this is your girl, or this is just yourself? Because I just saw you move that with your hand or something. You're just bloated like the wind. And then, or is that a ghost? Because she's crazy. I can't believe she thinks that girl is there. She needs help. Dial. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the dial 1-800. Get help now. Just get some help. Get help. This is not normal. You need help. This is not something you hear every day. Get help. You need help. Get help.
Isn't that cool? She didn't start doing all the crazy stuff until I believed. And so as I started...
So, I think Jasmine needs to run and hide. As this girl's trying to drive to this certain state where she thinks Jasmine is, Jasmine should be going to like a way, way farther state. Or did I say state? I mean country. Because this girl's coming after her, and if this girl gets rejected by her, this girl is going to trap Jasmine in her basement and traumatize her until she says she loves her and will promise to be with her. That's something crazy girls do, I think. Yeah, I watch a lot of anime, so let's pray that she doesn't, and pray that Jasmine rejects her in the most nicest way possible, or just runs and hides. I'd be scared to even see her on Dr. Phil. I'd be like,
started to develop a relationship with her in my head.
No.
Where I would hear
Oh.
and then I'd feel crazy because I'd be like, no, this is not real. This is not true. He talks to people in their head. She just told me she wants me to wear a dress. I don't have a dress. You're so funny. I don't have one. She's kind of
You're so
but that's
crazy.
Jazz.
Yes, you are.
Myself very much, but I know it's Jazz inside me, and it's a real relationship.
Yeah, do you guys see Jazz's face? She's like, where is this girl? She better not. Okay, we're safe for now.
So, who is Jasmine, and how did she become Bailey's, what I call, obsession? Well, Jasmine is a total stranger.
Well, Dr. Phil's trying to say this in the most professional and nicest and unrude or disrespectful way as possible. What he meant to say is crazy in love. No, like crazy in love means you're like crazy in love, like love sick. Like the moment you say you'll die for this person, that's just when you know you have to run and hide.
No idea who Bailey is. And for 8 months, Bailey has bombarded her with thousands of love messages. Now, Jasmine says she can't seem to get rid of this girl. Bailey's mom, Erica, says she's lost her daughter to this fixation with Jasmine. Take a look.
Growing up, my daughter Bailey was very smart, very funny, very much my little girl.
Very
Bailey
smart,
actually
very
got a full
funny.
advanced scholarship to a college in Massachusetts. Now I fear that my daughter has become someone I don't know anymore, and it breaks my heart. Bailey is completely delusional about her love life. About 8 months ago, Bailey told me she was a lesbian and that she had met someone. I was confused. She'd always had boyfriends, dated boys. I didn't see it. Bailey insisted that the person she was in love with was famous and she couldn't publicly acknowledge the relationship because it would damage her reputation. Bailey would get very upset when Jasmine wouldn't contact her, and I actually told her several times to get rid of Jasmine and move on. Then, when Bailey told me that Jasmine was moving things into her apartment, I felt very scared. I thought she might be doing drugs, but then the more rational she seemed, the more scared I got because I feared there was something seriously wrong. Bailey created...
Okay, so I'd call her less crazy. I'd just call her, dumb for doing drugs if she was doing drugs. But, apparently she's not. She's not healthy either because this is not healthy for a human, but I'd say... No, she's still not healthy, but at least she's healthy from drugs. Just not healthy.
It's extensive conversations and scenarios in her head.
What is she looking at?
It's not real. It's not happening. It's in Bailey's head. Right now, I fear for my daughter's sanity.
Well, guys, that's that. We can do more of this Dr. Phil in our next video because it's our series. We're gonna do. Well, I'm not gonna look at none of this crazy girl because goodbye, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful morning, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which I'm going to do another Dr. Phil's video because I'm really bored and I have nothing else better to do with my life, so peace.